So what do we have in Clash of Clans for air troops right now? The minion, the baby dragon, the electro dragon, which basically target all buildings, correct? Then we also have that lava hound, which likes to block the air defenses for your air troops, so basically he's a tank. And we only currently have one defensive seeking troop in the balloon. Until now. What's going on, my friends? My name is Joe, and today is Sneak Peek 3 of the Clash of Clans June 2021 update. If you anticipated that there was going to be a brand new troop coming to Clash of Clans, you were absolutely correct. At least the barracks kind of indicated so, right? Let me introduce you to the Dragon Rider. Now, we're going to go ahead and jump into putting this thing on the map right now, and I need your honest opinion from the start. I need you to drop a comment and let me know what you think, because this guy is very similar to the Hog Rider, although the Hog Rider at least rides a pig. This guy is not riding a dragon at all. He's actually riding a mechanical dragon. This is a skeleton on a mechanical dragon that just appeared to crash and burn. Wow. Oh my God. So this is a brand new defensive seeking aerial troop, and he targets defenses just like a balloon, but he has the health or the hit points like a dragon. Very interesting concept overall. I'm actually quite fascinated with this thing. The only downside about this brand new troop that I really personally do not like is the fact that he has a ton of housing space. We're going to take a look at stats here in a moment, but I really want you to see this guy in action, and that way you can kind of get a good feel on something that you might want to try when you get this thing in the next update, because I think he looks great. I mean, personally, I think he looks pretty cool. It's a really cool concept, and it kind of leads us into possibility of a series of skeletal mechanical troops. I don't know. All right, so stats and requirements. Who can unlock the Dragon Rider? Well, if you are a Town Hall 13 and you have your barracks upgraded to level 14, you will be able to upgrade it again to level 15 for 6 million elixir. It's going to cost 11 days per barracks to upgrade your barracks to level 15. Now we're going to go ahead and select the option and complete the upgrade. That way you can see the brand new barracks. But by now you've probably seen this thing floating around all over the place. You've probably seen it multiple times, but you want to know what's inside. So let's go ahead and get inside and take a look at the stats of the level 1 Dragon Rider. Now the Dragon Rider is an elixir based troop. It's not a dark elixir troop, so it's an elixir based troop just like a dragon or electro dragon or a balloon. But let's take a look at those stats. Now this is the level 1 Dragon Rider, and let's go ahead and jump down into its favorite target, which is a defensive building just like a balloon. Now its damage type is actually single target and not area splash, and it targets both ground and air. But notice the housing space on this bad boy. 25 points, guys. That is a lot of housing space. Wow. Now it's also got a faster movement speed than what the balloon has as well. And when we take a look at the stats up top, starting with the damage per second, let's go ahead and put up the balloon at level 8 stats. So the balloon at level 8 has 236 damage per second. The Dragon Rider, in fact, starts out with 340 points, so it has a lot more damage per second, as well as death damage compared to the balloon at 700 points. So it's a pretty brawny guy. Now also with the hit points, he starts out with 4,100 points, so it's very comparable to a dragon, which sits at 3,900 points at level 7. It obviously goes up at level 9, the one we showed you the other day. So we're going to go ahead and jump over into our laboratory, and we can get level 1, and we can also upgrade to level 2 at Town Hall 13. So the upgrade is going to cost 16 million elixir for 15 days, but we're going to go ahead and use a Hammer of Fighting and bypass that. And then let's go ahead and jump back in there to verify. Yes, we cannot upgrade it to level 3 until Town Hall 14. So once you get to Town Hall 14, of course, you need to upgrade your laboratory to level 12 in order to upgrade your Dragon Rider to level 3. Now, in order to upgrade this to level 3, it's going to cost you 17.5 million elixir for 17 days. My goodness. Looks like we get an increase of 30 points on the damage per second, 100 points on the damage when destroyed, and also 400 points on the hit points. This is a pretty brawny troop. So we got a series of defenses set up to where we can send the Dragon Rider versus the defenses just to see how it performs against the defenses that will target it. Archer Tower, Wizard Tower, X-Bow, Scattershot, Single Target Inferno Tower because a multi-target doesn't really hurt the dragons that much. And then we got the Eagle Artillery and the Air Defense. So we're going to target this Archer Tower first and see what kind of damage here and how many shots it might take to take this down. That's like 4 and 5. We might have to go back out and count a little bit. It's going to move on into the Wizard Tower, and just like a dragon, the Wizard Tower isn't necessarily as powerful against the Dragon series. If this were a balloon, obviously you would have to worry, but the Dragon Rider will prevail versus the Wizard Tower, and then it's going to take on the Scattershot and get taken out relatively easy. So, I mean, the Scattershot itself is a very dangerous defense alone. So let's drop one over here on the X-Bow, and it looks like the X-Bow is going to target from the start, and it's doing a little bit of damage, and it's point defense versus point targeting troop. So the Dragon Rider will prevail versus this high level X-Bow, and then it's going to move on into the air defense. Now the air defense is going to get a few shots off on it. It's going to do a little bit of damage, but I think the air defense is in fact going to prevail. Now notice when that thing dies is that it doesn't do any damage to the defense because it's about 2 tiles out from the defense, but if there were like a resource collector or a barracks or something right here, that probably would have got taken out by that troop. So let's drop one more right there to go after that air defense, and then we're going to drop one after the Scattershot. Scattershot's obviously distracted, and then it's going to retarget, go down into the Scattershot and do some damage, and they're going to team up against it, but they will prevail and take it out. Just to show you some reactions between the troop itself and the defense. Single target is locked on to the Dragon Rider, and just like a regular dragon, this thing is going to do some serious damage. But I don't think we've dropped enough housing space to activate the Eagle Artillery, but that right there was very important to notice. When the Dragon Rider died, it activated the Town Hall. So that is very important. If you're relatively close, about a tile out, the death damage from the Dragon Rider will activate the Town Hall. So we just learned that together. All right, Dragon Rider after the single target. And let's send a Dragon Rider after it takes down the single target to take on the Town Hall. Maybe not. Okay, well, that didn't work out. Let's see if we can get another one in there. And there goes the hidden Tesla, which is going to pull it off of the single target. Single target's going to charge up, roast the Dragon Rider, but then this should take it down. There we go. Now, let's send it into the Town Hall. We just activated the Eagle like we wanted to do because I wanted to see what the Eagle Artillery would do to the Dragon Rider. That was kind of the point in setting it over here, and it's going to, it's going to do some hurting to it, but it's not going to take it out on the first series of shots of artillery, and the Town Hall is obviously doing some pretty decent damage to it. So we have to have multiple troops in order to take these things down. Let's try to kill off this Town Hall, that way we can see whether it is activated or affected by the poison bomb. And it looks like it does a little bit, but not that much, but naturally they are poisoned because of that poison ring. So that's just some examples, really. We wanted to see what that might look like. Let's go into an attack, and then we're going to show you this thing on defense. All right, so we're going to finish up this video with a live attack. This is possibly a really horrible idea. We got 10 of the Dragon Rider at 25 housing space apiece, but we also got the Dragon Rider on defense. So let's see what happens here, guys. No promises. This is probably the worst idea that I've ever had in my life because it's a brand new troop. It's a defensive seeking troop at that. Now we need our troops, our heroes here, to go inside this village and take on the Eagle Artillery. Looks like our king is working there. Looks like the Mighty Yak is going to open up the wall. Let's go ahead and use his ability to kind of get him charged up, go after that royal champion, take it down. Looks like the queen is going after the Inferno Tower. Let's drop a Dragon Rider here to activate that hidden Tesla. Looks like the Archer Queen's taking on the Archer Tower, and can we get her to go in there and take down that Eagle Artillery? Let's use her ability. Seems like a good idea. Let's go Royal Champion here. And why not? Let's just go and use her ability to try to get rid of that air defense and do some damage. All right, we're looking okay. Not too bad. Let's drop some minions to try to funnel a little bit. And it looks like the queen is now gone. So here we go. Let's go Dragon Riders like this. The Grand Warden with them, and we're going to release our battle blimp and some minions to go inside. Oh my gosh, this is possibly the worst idea I've ever had in my life. Here we go. Let's use our Warden's ability right there. Oh my goodness, there we go. So we're gonna have Yetis on the town hall. They're gonna go in there and take it down. We got Dragon Riders coming across the bottom side of this village going after wizard towers. Let's go ahead and get some bats down. Can we get bats in there and freeze this wizard tower, please? Come on, come on, come on. Dragon Riders, focus. Focus, Dragon Riders. Take down that wizard tower. Oh my god, they're gonna take it down. Woohoo! Okay, here we go. Scatter shot. Let's freeze it. Single target. There we go. Freeze this again. Can we get rid of the scatter? Can we get rid of the scatter? Come on, boys. All right, so remember, Dragon Riders are defensive seekers, so they're chasing after the bats. Looks like the bats are going to take down the air defense, but we're going to need to protect. Oh, my gosh. Okay. Oh, my goodness. Okay, let's go ahead and freeze that X. Oh, there's a wizard tower there. Oh, my god. I thought the queen got rid of it. Let's get some minions down back here. Bats are going to take down the Expo, but there are no longer any Dragon Riders. Oh, man. That's not good. Oh, the bats survived. Oh my god. Talk about the luckiest raid ever, guys. Now, I did not see the Dragon Rider come out of the clan castle. I completely missed it. So I might have to go back and look at this raid for the end to just kind of verify. But we might, no, I don't think we have enough time, guys. 33 seconds, that might not be enough to get this done. I mean, the Dragon Riders are dead, the Warden's dead, the heroes are dead. We just waited a little too long to drop our Dragon Riders, but we cleared through this base relatively easy with the assistance of the bats and the freeze spells, but the Archer Queen's still standing and she's gonna take out our minions. So that's disappointing, right? I don't know. I mean, it wasn't too bad. It wasn't entirely as bad as I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be way worse. These troops are going to finish up and take on the Archer Queen. They're going to get picked off one at a time. So we're going to go ahead and walk away from that at 95%. Not too bad for a first-time shot on that base. Let me go check the clan castle troops and see what that looked like. All right, so I had to go back and find the point where the clan castle troops came out of the clan castle versus the Dragon Rider. Now remember, we had a Dragon Rider on defense as well, and it looks like it's targeting the other Dragon Riders. Yeah, that's what it's targeting. We also have the super minion in there, but you also have to keep in mind, as a defensive seeking troop on offense, it's targeting the defenses only, just like a Hog Rider, just like a balloon. So there's some things that are happening here in the sense that the Dragon Riders on offense are not targeting the enemy defensive clan castle troops, but the minions back there were. Then you also have to remember the heroes. As we speed this up, you'll notice that the Electro Owl will come in for the big win by taking down the enemy clan castle troops as well as the minions, but the queen is still standing there. So the Dragon Riders will completely bypass the Archer Queen. So if you were to do something like this, as risky as an attack like this, you have to remember the Archer Queen is also a very dangerous threat, just like you would have to deal with against the balloons. So this is where the regular dragon comes in really handy versus the clan castle troops and the Archer Queen. But I wanted to show you that because it was just the first thing that popped in my mind when it came to the army that I wanted to use, but I would not recommend something like that in an actual clan war or anything. It's way too expensive for farming. It's like one of those troops that I feel like is going to be more for funneling, but that's just my opinion. What do you guys think about the new Dragon Rider? Let me know down in the comments below. And if you enjoyed today's content, make sure to leave a like on the video, subscribe if you have not done so already, and if you like watching us quite regularly, turn on those notifications. Now, if you need any additional video support, or you would like to see the beginning of the sneak peeks for the June 2021 update, make sure you click one of those links over there, and we will see you in the next one, guys. Take care.